Hi there everyone, welcome to DM Car Reviews. Today we're driving a 2026 Volvo XC40 B5 on the channel. Thank you, sir, for providing your car. This is...
You're welcome.
Your name?
Morgan.
Great, nice to meet you, Morgan. Let's fire up this XC40. Looks really nice in the cabin. All right, let's go take a look outside. So this car has been out on the market for quite a while. It competes with cars like the BMW X1, the Audi Q3, in this compact SUV segment. It's powered by a 2.0 liter engine with a hybrid setup. This is the 2.0T, and you get the mild hybrid assist. Very standard for this day and age. So here we have soft touch materials, nice handles, high quality car. Got your headrests. And let's hop in the back. I'm 6'2", and you know what? Definitely to the tighter side. Seats are quite upright, but it's okay. I guess I could sit like that. Although, to be honest, I would not like to sit here for an extended period of time. Like I said, seats are incredibly upright for my taste. The front ones are way better. Got vents in the back, panoramic sunroof. All right, so here we have a decently spacious trunk, another section. So you can get your grocery shopping done, no problem. Man. Oh, I already forgot how to open these trunks, hoods. I mean, do you got to pull one more time, or do you pull once, or? Oh, there we go. I found it. Yeah, it's been really quite a while since I opened the hood of a Volvo of this era, so now I remember where it is. Quite a good powertrain. It's very smooth. This engine has been in these cars like forever now. All right, let's hop in. So hopping in here, I'm greeted to comfy front seats, day and night compared to the rear seats. OMG, these are so much better. Now this infotainment has kind of evolved over the years, but at the same time, not really. So the older Volvo models have a lot of selectable themes, a really cool map, but here you just get the regular Google Maps, and that's it. That's all you get in these cars. Now you got the Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. It is wired. We have a wireless charger. So Morgan, tell us any features that I should know about.
Yeah, the one feature I would like to have is you can change temperature only on the screen. And
yeah,
that's the only way to change temperature. There are no any other
you can
ways.
do. I think let's try voice command. Set temperature to 68 degrees.
All right, changing the temperature to 68 degrees.
So I guess we have another way.
Okay, so we have another way to
Yeah, now we found another way. But you think like no physical controls?
No physical control, yeah.
I mean, these are modern cars. They're not gonna have that. But honestly, you just gotta say it. Or I mean, to me personally, I'm so used to screens. Like I love them. Honestly, if they're well integrated, so they don't wear out over time like buttons. Because over the years, when you have these buttons, you press them, they start to fade. But all the main buttons, like your hazards, your defrosters, your play, they're all here. Now, we don't have any drive modes, none of that. We got a 360 camera. We got the sides, Front, I kind of wish Volvo did a nice 3D image of the car like some other brands do. Drive modes, that's it. You only got standard and off-road, no dynamic, no eco, none of that good old stuff that, you know, we once had back in the day with those 2019 2020 models. Camera's the same quality as it was in 2016, nothing changed. And fundamentally, this car still feels to me like it's back in, I don't know, 2017 2018. Very snappy powertrain, right into the turn, really good over the bumps, very smooth. All right, let's head on out here. You know, the suspension is very good here, so it absorbs any bump easily. You don't feel it much in the cabin either. Very nice. All right, so first impression driving this XC40. It's incredibly nimble, very easy to steer. We got the lane assist trying to keep us in the lane, so let's deactivate it. In here in driving, steering feel standard, soft, lane keeping aid off. But I feel like it turns it on every time in guest mode. Here's another XC40, nice. So the car makes a cool noise whenever you accelerate. It's like a little pop, like roop, roop, whenever there's a shift. So I like that. I think that's super cool. Response down below, I think, has gotten better compared to the older generation without the mild hybrid. As you can see, acceleration is not a problem here. Very quick, gets up to speed in a blink. Handling is secure, very responsive. You do feel that this is a smaller wheelbase in terms of the stability, but it's still really, really good. I definitely appreciate it. Corvette, another one. I swear, the previous time that I drove this car encountered another Corvette. Oh, right behind us. Very nice. It's really quick. It lurches out in a blink. So just for the base motor, I'm very impressed. Healthy powertrain. I definitely feel like it's going to be a decent, very respectable 0 to 60 time. I'm going to say 6.8 seconds, maybe 6.6. We'll see. I don't know. And that's what we're going to find out. We'll see. That's what I feel on my butt dyno right now. Again, I could be wrong. We'll see. And you're going to see that up next.
30, 60, 30, 60, 1/4 mile.
You know, really good. So we were able to get 6.7 seconds, 0 to 60 with 2 people. Now you really gotta brake boost this car. It allows the turbo to spool up. The hybrid battery really gives it that instant aid, and the shifts are nice and crisp. It's like Ajax shifts. So you get this boom, 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 and the car drops almost a second off its 0 to 60 time. Because if you just book it off the line, it kind of thinks for about half a second, if not more, and then it starts to go. So if you're trying to get a quick start without having to pre-boost it, make sure you let off the brake to let the engine turn on, and then quickly give it a small tap and then go into the throttle. Don't just mash it, because if you do mash it, the car's just going to be confused. So see, quick tap, and now you go. See how much better it picks up that way? And you don't have to apply much, just a little bit of throttle and the car is going good. It's got a good jump, so when you're in the right, I see, thanks. Yeah, we have a lot of deer here, so it's crazy. They're everywhere. I don't know what's going on this year, but the deer are literally everywhere. So far, I'm enjoying the experience. It's really good, really smooth. It's got a nice nimble suspension. You know, I'm enjoying it. It tells you where the camera is. This is an enjoyable experience. Not bad, really good at the limit. Really good cornering, you know? This was impressive, I gotta tell you, for such a tall car. And off we go. really easy to drive it fast. This is plenty powerful to have fun, plenty safe, like at the limit it's gonna feel just fine. Really strong high beams. You can see everything with them. Woo. Also, I like the night lighting here. It's really nice. Do you see that? It's really lit. Hell yeah. Let's go. Great brakes too. Ooh, nice. Right into the corner. Just like this. Right into the turn. Well, folks, make sure to smash that like and subscribe button. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and till next time.